Before watching this video, I recommend viewing the 3 previous videos on the earlier Splatoon art books, as this is not a self-contained review, but rather part 4 of covering the series as a whole. So it's a good idea to watch the other parts as well if you want the full understanding of this book, particularly because pretty much everything I said about the art of Splatoon 2 is also applicable for this one, and I don't want to waste your time repeating all that, so I'll mostly just focus on the things unique to this book, as well as any general series stuff I haven't covered previously. First up, the sad news is that even though this book was only released in 2023 in Japan, given that the previous book, Hikara Walker, still hasn't been released in English, it doesn't bode well for this book's prospects of getting an official translation anytime soon, though I guarantee the fans will produce an unofficial digital version eventually. I suppose the disappointment doesn't actually cut too deep considering text is not a huge part of these books, and when it does appear 90% is garbage anyway. But whatever the case, the point is this book is still completely worth it just for the art, because not only does the art of Splatoon 3 continue the series' legacy for producing wonderful art books, but this one is also the best in terms of a straight-up art book. Overall, as an art book and the experience, like I said, it is cut from the same cloth as the art of Splatoon 2, both the good and the bad, but there is an element of pumping up the former and refining the latter. Still some disappointingly stupid hangovers with flip-flopping layout, sizing and gutter crossing, ditto curation that occasionally falters, just a few too many flaws and weaknesses retained from previous books that really should have been improved by now. But, if nothing else, it is good to at least see some evidence of even just incremental improvement rather than stagnating or devolving. One of the buffed features is just the sheer quantity of art. At 400 pages, this is the biggest book so far. Obviously, that means nothing if not combined with the other 2 points of the art book's success trinity, those being appropriately packed pages and excellent curation. As I've said, the book is certainly not perfect on either of these fronts, but far better than 90% of other art books. And absolutely enough that if it's not resulting in a perfect book, it's still an unquestionably satisfying, worthwhile one. Another thing that aids this in feeling